Spirit Airlines getting a little tricky. What's going on, everyone? You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time you like the video, smash that like button. Also, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single video, and leave a comment down below. So I'm a member of their special club. You pay like 60, 70 bucks a year. You get certain discounts. When I travel to South Florida from Louisville, I usually just take my backpack. I got a couple of t-shirts, a couple of boxers, couple of socks, couple of sets of socks, whatever, because I got all my clothes in Miami, so I don't need a lot of clothes. I have a little bit of clothes, my laptop, that's about it. And I will get the big front seat, which generally, here's how it works, how it used to work with Spirit. The seat's like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever, right? To get the big front seat, there's usually 8 of them per flight. There's 4 on each side at the front of the plane. It's basically a first class seat on a discount airline. You don't get the benefits of the drinks and the food. You don't get the towel, whatever, but you get the seat, the big seat, a lot wider, a lot more legroom, front of the plane. You board first, you deboard first. It's pretty cool. So I would buy that $30, $40 ticket. The big front seat could be as much as $110 on top of it. So thereby being like 150, 160 bucks each way, 320 round trip. And that's on the high end. Sometimes the big front seat could be just an extra 40, 50 bucks. And that would be fine. But now you can't do that anymore with Spirit Airlines. They're getting a little greedy. So now you can fly basic, but you can't get the big front seat anymore. If you want the big front seat, you got to get into one of the categories. So you can go savvy, you can go comfortable, or you can go big. But if you go big, you're not just getting one of those big front seats. Now they're tacking on a carry-on fee. But I never brought a carry-on. I always brought a handbag, you know? Well, that's what they're doing. And you're getting priority boarding. I didn't need priority boarding before, but now you got to get it if you want to get that big front seat. And you can't get that big front seat only on the way down. You got to get it on the way back also. So you can't go big down and then come back comfy or savvy back. So it's kind of like they're really removing the ability for people to say, you know what, I don't have a carry-on bag, but I want the big seat. So I'm going to pay for the big seat, but I'm not going to pay for something I don't need. They've gotten rid of that. So now you pay for stuff you don't need to get what you really want, and they get more money. So it's one of those things where, look, people are going to say, why are you complaining? It's still dirt cheap. Yes, it is. It's just not as dirt cheap as it used to be. But like I said, I mean, if the basic seat's 40 bucks and you're okay spending as much as 3 times more on top of it to get one of those big front seats, are you really like screwing over Spirit, or is it more or less a fair trade? It was more or less a fair trade, and still favoring the airline a lot more than the customer, because you're buying a seat when you already got a seat. So it's kind of like, but now you got to get the carry-on, the priority, and blah, 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 and they get more money, but you're still saving a lot more than flying a different airline. So it's just one of those things. Spirit Airlines, you know, I know that they want to survive and they're under a lot of financial pressure. I like them. It's no frills. If I want a snack, I buy a snack. If I want priority boarding, I used to be able to pay for it. If I want to carry on, I used to be able to pay for it. But now, if I want one of those big front seats, I'm going to get it whether I need it or not.